So, the teaser trailer for Vought Rising is out, and honestly, expectations for this show just keep growing. Looking at this teaser, you can tell exactly where the entire budget for The Boys Season 5 went. This teaser revealed a lot, guys, and considering how this series is going to focus on Benjamin, also known as Soldier Boy, and Clara Vought, it is going to be a highly important show, because even though this is a prequel, Soldier Boy is coming back in the current timeline. So, what are all the secrets of Vought Rising, and which murder mystery is going to be covered here? Let's dive deep into all of this in today's breakdown. First, let's talk about the two timelines. The Vought Cinematic Universe, or the VCU, has officially begun, and it looks like multiple timeline plots are the new trend. Much like other shows, Vought Rising will set its plot in both the past and the present. And it's not just me saying this, Eric Kripke himself hinted at it. While speaking to Deadline, when showrunner Eric Kripke was asked if Vought Rising would cover multiple timelines, he dodged the question by simply saying, "No comment." That right there is enough to tell us that Vought Rising will indeed show us the present timeline where Soldier Boy is about to come out of cryostasis. After that, maybe the second season of Vought Rising will be set entirely in the present. This would make perfect logical sense, because Vought Rising is the story of how Vought came into existence and became such a massive name in this capitalist world. And after the end of Season 5, Vought has to rise up once again. So, Season 2 of Vought Rising could very well be the story of Stan Edgar and Soldier Boy. Anyway, let's get back to the Season 1 teaser breakdown. The teaser starts with us hearing Soldier Boy's voice. He is saying that he heard some people are working on a special project, and if needed, Soldier Boy, whose real name is Benjamin, would like to help them out because he wants to fight for this country. Now, right here, we see the text New York 1950. This is a clear nod to Operation Paperclip, which happened after World War II, where the USA hired a massive number of German scientists. This is the exact same era when the USA brought over scientists like Wernher von Braun, who later helped the USA win the space race. And through that very same Operation Paperclip, German scientist Frederick Vought and his wife Clara Vought were brought to the USA. That is why we are seeing 1950, which sets the post-World War II vibe and the very beginning of the Cold War. Now, I mentioned the Cold War here because the first episode of Vought Rising is literally titled The Red Scare, and we all know which ideology that red color is associated with. That early Cold War paranoia will likely be the exact reason why Frederick Vought gets permission from the US government to revive the superpowered individual program. Moving on, while we are listening to Benjamin speak in the teaser, we get a shot of Soldier Boy completely suited up, showing us what his original poster boy look used to be. Then we see the first generation team. There's Clara Vought operating as Liberty, who we all know as Stormfront from The Boys. Then there's Torpedo, played by Will Hochman, Private Angel, played by Elizabeth Posey, and our guy Bombsight with Mason Dye returning to the role. Now keep in mind, guys, that these are all Amazon original characters, meaning they were not in the comics. That makes this story even special. Next, we are shown a close-up shot of all three heroes, and it looks like they have just been told something that they are heavily doubting. It seems they have been told something regarding Soldier Boy, because we all know that even in the first-generation team, Clara was the only one who actually liked Soldier Boy. The rest of his entire team absolutely hated him. Then we see Soldier Boy telling Clara that he wants to be a hero. Soldier Boy actually told Billy Butcher about this exact conversation back in Season 3, explaining how he joined the army to stop being a disappointment to his father, and how he later enrolled in the Vought program through his father's connections. And here we can clearly see who his father's connection was: Clara Vought. Clara's expression in this scene perfectly shows that she has finally caught her perfect test subject. Next, we see a scene featuring three people. Based on their outfits, it is safe to say that they are either cops or some kind of government agents, and they have been sent on a mission. These three agents are played by Key Lane, Brian J. Smith, and Ricky Staffery. So they open the trunk of their car and turn on some kind of ham radio. Now they're either spying on someone or they are busy trying to solve the murder mystery that this entire series is supposed to be based around. But their part in this trailer is shown in a very specific way, making it look like they are actively spying on Soldier Boy, because right after, Soldier Boy is walking and subtly looks over his shoulder, acting like he knows someone is tailing him. This spying theory could very well be true.
Even for the US system and its citizens, Compound V was kept as a highly classified top-secret operation for almost 70 years, a secret that was only exposed by Huey and his team. Back then, the American public was just told that superheroes spontaneously came into existence. So, to investigate this sudden appearance of superheroes, this spying operation might be underway, and Soldier Boy would be the perfect target. The reason being, out of the entire team, Soldier Boy is the soup who comes from the most loser-like, ordinary background. Anyway, in the next shot, we see Bombsight shaking hands with some government official, and we spot a black woman standing near the first-generation soups. Could this character be related to Mother's Milk's family? Then we see a TV inside a shop window playing a show called Voices in Politics. They have Private Angel on as a guest, and it looks like her interview went so well that even the show's anchor is praising her, while Clara stands outside the shop looking incredibly proud. After that, we get a shot of Sage Grove Center. Now this is the exact place where massive amounts of Vought experiments took place in the future, and we are seeing something very similar happening here. We see Compound V most likely being administered to a test subject. We don't know much about this specific character yet, but he is played by actor Jordan Meary, and we are witnessing the raw effects of Compound V firsthand, seeing the extreme pain and torment it puts a test subject through. Following that, we get a shot of Soldier Boy firing his gun like an absolute maniac at his enemies. In this very shot, we can see a wall with some Korean text written on it. This scene is actually going to take place during the Korean War, guys, which also started in 1950 and lasted for 3 years, and that war was also fought against communism. So we are definitely going to see the days of Soldier Boy's on-the-ground battle experience. After this, we see some cops raiding a location, and then we see Keylane's character turning on a device. This device is actually the sonic whistle that was created by Godolkin. This sonic whistle emits a specific sound frequency that can completely disorient soups, and we see it take effect immediately. In the very next scene, Private Angel and Clara are affected by it. Right after that, we see that Jordan Myree's character is breaking free. Then we see Clara Vought alongside her husband, Frederick Vought. Here, Frederick looks much younger than he did in his wedding picture. But honestly, given the level of racism these two shared, it wouldn't be surprising at all if they had a black test subject locked up in their own basement to constantly run experiments on. And then, we see Jordan's character completely shatter that chamber. Next, we are shown the celebrity lifestyle of all the first-generation soups. A bunch of paparazzi are taking pictures of Soldier Boy, as well as the other Compound V soups. It looks like some kind of press conference. Anyway, after this, we see some people firing bullets at Jordan's character, but it does absolutely nothing to him. These people are undoubtedly Vought's own men, sent to capture this escaped test subject. The background of this entire fight scene looks like a bar, meaning this scene takes place well after Jordan's character has escaped. Following that, we see Clara taking a picture of Soldier Boy, and then we are back to that same bar scene where Clara herself has now arrived and she delivers a massive punch to Jordan's character. So it seems Clara arrives right after Jordan's character has killed all those men, and since she is also a Compound V soup, she can easily take down this threat. Then we get this very bizarre shot of Private Angel, where it heavily looks like she is about to crush someone's head. And looking at Keylane's character, it seems she is fully prepared for this dangerous environment. Meanwhile, we get a few more quick cuts of other types of experiments happening. Then we see Clara Vought stepping on an officer's neck, followed by a party scene where Soldier Boy is addressing a crowd. On the wall behind him, we can clearly see 2 posters of Private Angel. And finally, we get one last shot where Clara is telling Soldier Boy that she has a vision for a brighter future and they just need to seize it. So guys, that was the breakdown for the Vought Rising teaser. I have a strong feeling that Eric Kripke is going to parallel Benjamin's story with Captain America's story. Just like how the first Captain America movie showed us Cap's early adventures, Season 1 of this series will give us the story from the past, while the future seasons will bring us to the current timeline. But what do you guys think about this? Does Vought Rising mean the rise of Vought in the past, or is it about Vought rising right now after Homelander's death? Let's discuss all of this in detail down in the comments. If you liked the video, make sure to hit the like button. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Thank you guys.